What year?
Is that a truck?
What,
intake?
what does this come out of? Does this out of a truck?
Truck intake.
This is a truck engine.
Alright, up here at RPM Motorsports.
Really?
Not with my car. My car is over there. That's my car sitting there with no trans. That thing right there. This is Ben's car. This is his race car. So we have Ben here. Ben's going to give us a little brief overview on what this car is. So talking about specs and then talking about everything else. So what's the motor?
It's a 5.3 out of a Tahoe. It's like, I've got 180,000 miles on it.
So it's literally just a truck motor.
Yeah.
Run on alcohol, big injectors. What size turbo?
76.
76 millimeter turbo. I saw trans.
Power glide.
Power glide. And then just a big old rear.
Full bolt.
Full bolt rear. And then you run it. So tell them about the tires. So inside everything's gutted. So you got one seat.
Couple switches and a steering wheel.
Couple switches. When I say it's gutted, I mean literally it's just a steering wheel. No dash. No gauges. Well, it does have a dash, but so yeah.
Light.
Got a shift light. So tires, you run 28 10.5.
Unfortunately.
Give me the backstory on this tire, because this tire is a great story.
It's like a 5-year-old tire. Somebody I know got it from somebody to run it, and then they took it off and said it was old and threw it on the shelf. And then when I got around to building my car, I put it on here just to roll it around with, and then got time to taking it out to the track, and I didn't have any money for tires, so I just ran them. So they're like 5 years old.
This tire will make you pull a wheelie, and we'll show that video right now about where you fat foot it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I guess
transmission's welded back together.
Oil pan welded back together.
Welded back together. Everything's welded back together.
But it works.
Yeah, these are like 4-year-old tires I bought off on one of our customers, Miguel. One of them had a hole in it, but I plugged it.
So he ran it at the track.
Oh, it's so small.
When did you run on the track? 2 days ago, and I'll show you the pass right now. This thing moves out, and are we gonna try to drive it on the street today?
If we can get it running.
If we can get it, we're gonna drive it on the street. There's Martin right back there.
How much room for water? That's the only problem.
Martin looks real good driving these Hyundais. They have a dyno day up here today, tuning cars. You blow the head gasket off? No.
It didn't sound like this either.
No, this sounds like hell.
Last time, oh yeah, let's fire it up real quick. You can hear it. Well, why won't it start? Hold on.
Yeah, that sound, explain to the people what that sound is not supposed to sound like.
It's air escaping between the block and the head. The head gasket is literally blown out.
Well, she doesn't sound pretty.
No. Let's tear it apart.
Yeah. Also, I changed my name on YouTube, so subscribe to me. I don't even know how you find it. And follow me on all other social media. What about these motor mounts?
What motor mounts?
I think she's hurting.
What about the car we're gonna get, I feel like?
I think she's hurting. Alright, so explain to everybody what all is off the motor.
Coils.
Coil packs.
And
what all else is coming off?
the intake, the valve covers, and the rocker arms, and then the exhaust manifolds, and then the heads.
And this is just minor work for having a 5.3 iron block.
Yeah, I mean, it just happens. You just torch head gaskets every once in a while. It's life.
shit.
What is that called?
It's called torching.
So what is that from?
Heat. Yep.
Because it's iron. If it were aluminum, it would cut right through.
What's the verdict here?
It's done.
Come on, be in depth. Tell the people what they're seeing.
It torched the head. You gotta see the head.
So too much timing will do that to you, right?
Head, boost, timing.
The perfect.
A little too much of everything.
The perfect combination. So right there, this
Yeah.
is not supposed to look anything like that.
No, it blew a hole through the head.
So
Completely.
little. What's that? That's not detonation, is it?
Maybe.
No.
The block's actually okay too.
The block made it out alive.
Yeah.
That's the piston that was giving him some problems. So that pass that we showed earlier in this video,
Yeah.
that's the one that did her in. Didn't quite make a full pass. What'd it run?
539.
At 127, 128, so low mile an hour.
Yeah. Down on power. I feel so bad for that poor little motor. That day that motor got dropped in a 2004 Tahoe, I'm sure it never dreamed it would have to deal with this kind of garbage. It thought it would just have an easy ride to soccer practice every once in a while.
So yeah, so no ride today. Ben just messed it up. Ben ruined it. Ben ruined it for everyone. So you'll not see a turbo alcohol car in the drive-thru today. But we're gonna make it happen. Martin in his natural environment, just checking out the imports.
Loving
You see Martin over here a lot at RPM, but really deep down he's an import guy. So we're gonna make sure this gets in the video.
He's definitely in his element right now.
Martin's like the king of imports.
He's got a Trailblazer with a 2JZ swap.
Martin, I was just telling everyone now you're like the king of imports.
One in his new rod. Just back from the vape shop.
Well, when I saw you pulling in, I was like, you look real good in that car. Listen, just because you look good in that car, I'm not going to not tell you.
Converter 3 months later.
Whole converter 3 months later.
Alright, so since Ben broke his car, we've just been taking videos of Martin driving these Hyundais.
They're his favorite car.
They're honestly his favorite cars. He's actually in heaven today.
He looks really good in one.
Yeah, he looks good in them. Unfortunately, he has to drive like GM cars around all the time, but for 1 day a year or 2 days a year, he has a lot of fun driving these on the dyno. I'm just telling the people.
Pulling in the Nissan?
Of course. Every car.
I go left here, right?
Huh?
I go left.
Yeah. Well, we got to see Ben work on his car a little bit, which was cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go for a ride because he had some damage to the cylinder head. But we were hanging out there all day, so again, like always, big thanks to RPM Motorsports for letting us hang out and, film up there. We had fun, so always check them out. The link is always in the description for them. But yeah, we got to see Martin drive some cars of his style, which we normally don't get to see much because they're not around, but we're happy that he got to have a day of fun. And yeah, so my car was up there. It's still down, don't have the torque converter back, but videos coming up. I'm heading back home on Tuesday, so I got some things planned up there with a couple cool cars and just doing some fun stuff, so be sure to watch. Like always, please do me a favor, slap that subscribe button or give me a thumbs up and like it. So I appreciate everyone for watching, and we'll be back with some more videos soon, so thank you.